More people get vaccinated, fewer are testing positive for the coronavirus. 847 new infections have been reported overnight in Maryland. It's the lowest number of new cases in a single day since early November. 1,100 people are in the hospital. That number is also the lowest point since mid-November. WJZ is live outside the Timonium Fairgrounds. It's one of the area's mass vaccination sites. Rachel Menitoff explains the newest trends reported. Rachel?
Well, Rachel, we're seeing some really positive trends right now. For example, the state's positivity rate has fallen for the last 5 days in a row and remains below 5% for the first time since early November. On Friday, Governor Larry Hogan met with lawmakers in the Oval Office. He says he had a productive hour-and-a-half-long conversation with President Biden, where he urged him to pass bipartisan COVID relief legislation.
But if it's a take-it-or-leave-it Democratic bill, we have Republicans that are being obstructionists, you have Democrats that are enforcing their will. It's not going to be as easy to get things done like on infrastructure or rebuilding our economy.
The governor touted the work of Maryland lawmakers who passed $1.5 billion in COVID relief earlier this month.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is about you can get people on the other side to come together when in the middle of a crisis.
Nearly 10% of the population has received a first dose of the COVID vaccine. That's nearly 640,000 people. Although the problem persists, demand is much higher than the supply. Over the weekend, the Baltimore Convention Center started administering first doses, and later this month, M&T Bank Stadium will follow suit. Maryland's positivity rate is on a steady decline, now below 5%. Hospitalizations and ICU usage are at their lowest point since before Thanksgiving. On this Valentine's Day, Montgomery County is reopening indoor dining at 25% capacity.
Absolute pleasure. God bless you too.
And in Baltimore, Councilman John Bullock was handing out sweet treats, including masks, as a reminder that all of the precautions we've become accustomed to are still important.
We know that the rates are dropping, but they're still high enough that it's a danger to folks.
And during a pandemic that's left many people increasingly isolated,
it's important that we stay connected to each other, because we need each other.
And here in Baltimore County, Johnny Olszewski tweeted today that he's really encouraged by the current COVID metrics, saying that the county's positivity rate is now at 3.8% and that the cases per 100,000 are down to 15. We're live in Baltimore County. I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.